And I am live. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. So, my name is Kamitra, and you know what? I've been in this business for just over 5 years in my online business, and I have actually come across with a lot of people having the same misconceptions about this online business. And I just wanted to share some of the things that I've learned. So, I found five common misconceptions over the 5 years that I've been here, and I've broken it down into one per day. So I'm going to be doing this for 5 days just to make these videos short and sweet, as they say, right? But the reason I'm doing it is for educational purposes. So if these are your fears, you could understand a little bit better about how a online business works, plus or an online business works, but specifically this online business and how it can work for you. Okay. So, what I do in a nutshell is I help people to start, set up, and scale their very own online business. And I'm here to mentor you through all of the steps to build your business from scratch. Okay. So, which means you need zero business experience. So, I'm going to dive right in, but please let me know where you are joining in from. I would love to know. So, firstly, the first one common misconception is that this is a get rich quick scheme. Okay. And I understand how sometimes it can look like that, because sometimes we post things that seem unreal, or we say that we get results in massive ways in a short space of time. So sometimes it comes across as it's not real. But I want to share today the background to how we actually achieve these results. And when I say we, I'm talking about myself and thousands of other people using the same platform that I am using from around the world. Okay. So generally, if you Google how long it takes for a business to be successful, it used to be probably 7 to 10 years, and that's in the offline space. But now in the online space, it's probably 3 to 5. But that still depends on you. It can take longer, and it can actually be quicker. Okay. Now, what is the factor for it to be quicker or longer? That is you, right? There are a few things you need to understand when you start this business. First of all, it's a legit business, which means you have work to do. Okay. It's not something where anyone is going to do that work for you. You have to learn how to do it on your own. You have to learn how to build your business. So that takes some time and it takes some effort, right? Now, when you join us, you need to know what you want to get out of this business, out of your own business, right? Why are you actually here? What goals do you want to achieve? When you figure out and when you understand what goals you want to achieve, you then can learn how to work the system to achieve these goals. And that is when it's going to determine how long it takes for you to be successful, how long it takes for you to actually make this work, right? Now, again, there are a few factors, right? Number one is time. Logic will say the more time you put into something, the quicker you get something out of it, right? So, for example, if someone puts in 10 hours a day, it's more likely that they will see results in a bigger and quicker manner than someone who puts in 2 hours a day. Now, either right or wrong or mandatory. No, the whole point of this online business is for you to do it on your schedule, which is a big plus. It's to do it on your own time. So if you have 10 hours and you want to go really fast because you come in here and you see the true potential and you want that, you're one of those go-getters, then absolutely spend your time and you do that. But the majority of people who come in here either are full-time parents, full-time workers, parent or not, but there are also a lot of moms out there on and dads. I shouldn't discount you guys, right? I'm not discounting you guys, but there are a lot of dads who have 3, 4, 5 kids and they still make this business work. But what's the difference, right? The difference with someone who doesn't have kids and is someone who has kids, you can see that they may have a little bit more time or be a little more flexible in their time, right? Or we have people who work 3, 4 jobs, right? Who come here to just make ends meet by doing all of these different jobs. So therefore, if they can find time in their day, a busy parent, full-time workers, people who do more than one job, if they can find time in their day to make this business work, then so can you, right? So it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's what you put in, you get out. But you have to take that time to understand what you want and how to get it out of the system. So if you spend more time, it's more likely you're going to achieve it faster, right? And that time we will share with you all of the things that you have to do to build your business. So you get to do what you need to do in your timing as well. We're not here to tell you exactly how to manage your time. We're going to teach you tips and tricks to manage your time, of course, right? The second thing is, if you're someone who takes a bit longer to learn something, then it's more likely you may be a little bit behind in comparison to someone else. Are you in behind in anything? No, you are on your own path. The only time you can say that you're above or beyond or backward behind someone is when you start to compare to someone else. And that's not something we could recommend, because one, if you're comparing apples for apples, then you need to understand what exactly that person who's doing so well in this business is bringing to the table, is what they are putting in. And if you're not putting in that same amount of time and effort, then you can't compare your results to them. So if you're someone who takes a little bit longer to learn, that's great, that's fine, nothing is wrong with that. But you have to have your own expectations. Now, if you're someone who comes in here and you have big goals, like you want to pay off your mortgage in 3 years, then you're gonna have to get your head down and you're gonna have to do that work. But if you're someone who comes in here where you just want that little bit extra to help your family pay an extra bill, be a little more comfortable, go on a vacation once in a while, then you may not have to put as much effort, right? So you have to figure out what your goal is and how to use the system to get your unique goal. There are some people who come in here with a lot of fear. I was one of those people, right? I came in here with the full corporate world mindset, and it took me a little bit of time to change that mindset. So therefore, that was my time to become a new version of myself. So if you're someone who have to overcome fears, you too have to go through that journey, right? So this system can absolutely get you rich. First of all, you have to determine what rich looks like for you, because what it may look like for me and what it may be for you might be two completely different things. So it can absolutely get you rich in a quick time, yes, but it is not through a scheme. It's through your work, it's through you learning how to build your own business, right? So it's not a scheme, it's through effort. So that is it, short and sweet for today. That is it for the first one, right? This misconception that this is a get rich quick scheme. It's absolutely not. You absolutely can get rich, but it's all dependent on you and what you bring to the table and what you put into your very own business. And that is actually the biggest blessing I found in this, where it's all mine. No one tells me what to do, no one tells me what I can get out of it, and no one has to tell me what to put in, because I get to choose how to put in my hours in my own day, right? So we do offer a free workshop every Tuesday and Thursday. If you want to learn more about how this business can absolutely change your life, I've been doing it for 5 years, and I actually walked away from my corporate career in the first year. So if you want to know more about it, then just head over to my website, www.kimitrampasa.com, and check out our free workshop so you can get a starter kit on how to start your own digital business. So I will see you guys tomorrow with the common misconception number 2. Take care.